And we're live. Welcome to the Know Yourself Revolution, day 4 of the 4-day Gratitude Manifestation Challenge. And here we are. If you're in the U.S., you might be struggling to get up this morning. Maybe you have your coffee. Maybe you haven't had it yet. Maybe you don't drink coffee. But I know a lot of people here are probably wanting to sleep in. So I'm not going to be surprised if we don't have as many people. However, this is your opportunity to start this amazing holiday weekend with gratitude. And this is how we can shift things. So, and today we're going to do our practice. We're going to do our 10-minute gratitude practice. It's 2 steps. We have our gratitude journal, our pen, which is our pen and paper. And we're going to, we're going to do 2 5-minute prompts. So get ready. After we do our gratitude practice, I am going to let you talk to, I'm going to introduce Cassie here. She's an amazing healer, friend, and amazing person. And she's really helped me to heal a long time health challenge that I had. I can't wait to tell you more about it. And I'm going to announce our newest product, a new product that we're debuting as part of our Black Friday special. And so Cassie's going to talk a little bit about her own experience with this product because she's been an early I'm going to say an early adopter. She was one of the first people to test this out, and she's going to share her experience with it. So stay tuned for that. Right now, let's see. Cassie, you are joining us from, well, why don't you tell everyone where you're at?
Greetings and sunny salutations, everybody. I am currently in Cape Town, South Africa, on a glorious sunny day. It's absolutely astoundingly beautiful. And I am delighted to be here sharing this life-changing gratitude practice. It's for us, with us, and it's wonderful. Let's go, people.
Yes, let's do this. So I see we have, thank you so much, Cassie. We have Michelle Ann. She says, Happy Thanksgiving, ladies. Yes, and we have Lindsay. Lindsay is Lindsay is with us most of the time when she can. Good to see you, Lindsay. And if you're joining us from somewhere, well, obviously you're joining us from somewhere, put where you're joining us from. I'd love to see it in the comments. I love that we have a global audience and we have friends from around the world. Together, we are creating a tipping point for humanity through frequency alignment and collaboration. And this is part of the Know Yourself Revolution. Notice that little logo at the top left. That is our global it is our global map, and so we get to see where everyone is coming from, and we have people all over the world. So I see Owen, nice. Oh, and Michelle Ann is from New Brunswick, Canada. Awesome. So put it in the chat where you're tuning in from today. I'd love to see you there. So we're going to get started. We've got the 5-minute timer, and this is amazing. You know, I have created some amazing things in my life. My partner likes to talk about how he's seen me do this hundreds of times. Oh, and so is Cassie. Cassie has some amazing stories too. Okay, I'm looking at the time. So let's go ahead and do this, and then we'll share stories in just a few minutes. So we'll start with a 5-minute timer, and so get your journal out and get started. So here's where we write, I'm so happy and grateful that, and just fill in the blanks with what has brought you joy in the last week. Maybe it was yesterday if you celebrated or didn't celebrate. I know people have been texting me for the last 24 hours. And some of my friends are not celebrating at all, and that's totally fine. Maybe you're having some quiet time, maybe you're at a retreat, whatever it is. Consider for a moment, just close your eyes, think about what brings you joy. What did you do or a way of being that you experienced in the last 24 or 48 hours? Try to write down at least 3 things. So let's do this together in the next 4 minutes and 13 seconds. Okay, we got about 30 seconds left. Try to finish your thought. Aim for at least three things you're genuinely happy and grateful for. These are the things that you're going to create more of. And this is how we get clarity, by writing the same things over and over every single day. Get to see if this is something you're really committed to, if this is something you want to have more of. And we did it. Good job. So that was phase one of our gratitude practice. And now we switch into phase two. Phase two is intentional creation. This is where from this higher state, this higher frequency of gratitude, we can intentionally create what we want. So this is where we write down what we don't yet have, what we want to have, and we can feel grateful for now as if it already exists. Oh, I see you, Nicole. Awesome. And I see you, Jen. Good to see you. So nice to have so many friends around the world. Love it. So I'm so happy and grateful that fill in the blanks. And if you have done this before, you might want to add, today I'm committed to creating, and start with the way of being. If you're just joining us, we're in phase two, writing down what you don't yet have that you want to have, that you can feel grateful for now as if it already exists. Each part of that is important, as if it already exists. Feel it. wrap it up. Try to finish your thought at least. Finish your sentence. You can do it. And we did it. Good job. So 15 minutes. See, it's done. It's quick. It's easy. You too can do this. Start your day with gratitude. Create what you want in your life. It is possible and it is likely when you follow this process. So today, thank you for being here. Thank you for being part of this Black Friday celebration, which is, I don't know where Black Friday came from. It sounds actually pretty negative when I think about it. Black Friday. I know there's a story. I can't remember what it is. Oh, we see you, Cheryl. Good to see you. So, what I want to say today is that we get to choose the reality that we create with our words. So, let's be careful with our words today. I want to introduce you today to Cassie. She has become a close friend, and she is, yeah, Jen says it does sound negative. And she has helped me so much. Today, she's going to share a little bit about her experience with the gratitude practice and why she shows up every day, and a little bit more about how we. Actually, I don't know what you want to share, Cassie. On the show.
Have you got the Disney timer ready so it can like go beep 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 beep?
I've got the timer. Yes, good point. Let me get the timer going. Okay, here we go.
Maybe do the focus foxy attention thing. That is my dear Dita. Dita, you live on YouTube, darling. Say hi. Oh gosh, that's so funny. I was literally, where's my first thing? I am happy and grateful for my wonderful, airy, aesthetically uplifting, warm, safe, joyful, fun environment, which is filled with love and support. And that is the owner of my environment. So that's fun.
Look at that instant manifestation. Cassie has had an amazing string of successes, and today I want you to share some of them, Cassie. Let me just say real quick. One of the things that Cassie's done for me is I had foot fungus since I was 16. I've tried so many things, and she helped me. We've never actually met in person. She is in South Africa. I am in Texas. And yet, we have become close friends, and she's been working on me energetically. And I wish I would have got together the pictures. Maybe I'll post them later. But nobody wants to see my foot anyway. But
oh, you've got gorgeous feet. You've got such lovely feet.
Thank you. But seriously, since I was 16, I've had this foot fungus that I couldn't get rid of, and working with Cassie, this is just one of the many things. I think it's one of the most measurable and easy to. Oh, another thing was I had a tooth infection, and just like that, she helped it go away. And it was so amazing. I was very skeptical. Like, is this real? How in the world is this even possible? But that was my experience. So I'm really grateful. And that was just a couple of the things that you've done. Thank you so much for being here, Cassie. Thank you for being part of our practice. Tell us a little bit about why you choose to show up every day on our practice.
Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Because life would just not be worth a ball of jelly beans if I didn't. Honestly and truly, it has revolutionized and transformed my entire way of existing and being and experiencing. Never mind the world, my days, my minutes, my hours, everything. It's just
that sounds pretty grand. Tell us, what does that actually mean?
Okay, well, it hasn't even been long. I think it was March or February this year that we connected through one of your summits, and I was blessed to be able to have a consultation with you, got my life purpose report. Everyone's got to get that. Just do it. And then obviously I got to beta test the environment reports. And then I was like, oh, and join our gratitude practice. I'm like, really? Gratitude practice? Oh, so boring. So I plodded along, not much enthusiasm or expectations, just like, well, I love Grace, I'll pull in and see what it's about. Yo, I'm so glad I did.
You started having instant manifestations right away.
instant. It was absolutely instant. To be fair, the way you introduce us to this, your style of a gratitude practice, the way you guide us, lead us, the tools you give us, the prompts, it does actually make all the difference. Um, being part of the community is fundamentally, wow, it's just great. I mean, literally, I think it was me and my Uber. That was the first one. I was transitioning between banks, so I had no bank card, and I only had a certain amount of actual cash on me. And I was like, order Uber. I'm like, no, too much, can't afford that. Oh, let's listen to Grace. I'm so happy and grateful that I'm going to get a discounted Uber ride and I will be able to afford it and have change. And so it is. Yay, thank you, thank you, thank you. So I jump back on my phone, open the app, book my ride. Yay, job done. It was it was
And
literally
you
12
got something
minutes.
that showed up on your screen almost instantly, right?
Yep, it was like
A discount.
yeah. Thank you. You have received a promo for 50% off your next 10 rides. I'm like, oh, thank you so much. And I literally went, oh, I like this. I like this. Write that down. I like this. And every day, it's been months now, every Monday, without fail, I wake up and I think I must actually look on my phone for the screenshots. Every Monday, I get a big voucher from transport company, just in case they like for 10 rides with 30 to 50% off every Monday. It's like my reality. It's like, of course I'm not. So, and that was the first thing which kind of got me to really believe in the gratitude practice, and it just didn't stop. I mean, I think the feeling into it, how we learn to feel it and literally smell it, touch it, taste it, hear it. What does it look like? What does it sound like? What does it feel in our life? And then surrender, just accept. Well, it's like when you go to a restaurant. I placed my order. I fully expect to get a plate of food. And with the gratitude, that's how your gratitude practice works. Well, it's like, you see, I like write it to the right of me. I'm like,
I love that there was a story that you shared not too long ago about like a coffee or chocolate or something. We have coffee and chocolate preferences in common. And one day, what was the thing that happened, Cassie? Like almost instantly.
yeah, you can't see if I'm blushing here. I was staying in a backpackers in a really beautiful area, and I was feeling somewhat lazy as I'd injured myself having fallen down some stairs. So, I'm not going to schlep to create this in my life physically myself, as in go to the shop, like really place an order on my phone was far too taxing. So I was like, oh, I would really, really, really love, enjoy, appreciate, and have such gratitude for a big, fat, juicy chocolate confectionery right here, right now. Yummy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And literally, I think it was like 2 or 3 minutes later, this ever so gorgeous Brazilian chap floated up to me randomly and went, I bought you a chocolate brownie. Enjoy. I'm like, thank you, darling.
I remember seeing the picture that you shared. I was like, oh my gosh, that's amazing. It's
And it
just
was
like,
fat. It was like,
it was, yeah, making us all hungry.
there's
But
my
Cassie,
chocolate confectionery.
it's so amazing, and I love that you share results every day, and that's what the Results Club is about, is actually getting real results. I'd love for you to share a little bit more about that transition. You mentioned staying at the backpackers, and I know when you first tried out the environment report, you mentioned how it changed your life. So I want to get into that story. I'm noticing a lot of comments. I want to just acknowledge them real quick in the chat. So we've got Cheryl. And we've got Jen saying it does sound negative. Cheryl says it means get out of the red. And
Black Friday.
yes, Jen
Wasn't
says,
it the market crash in the US when the US market financial crashed or
yeah,
something?
1869. The financial crisis saw a dramatic plunge in gold prices affecting investors. Sales or retails reportedly shifting from loss in the red to profit in the black. And then let's see, Owen says, first day we can be in Christmas gift shopping. Okay, same thing. Yep, Jen says that's amazing. And Jinx to Owen. Nicole says gratitude for chocolate. Love it. Remember when that happened? Yeah. So many good things. It's amazing. So we have a beautiful community. We do get to know each other because we get to hear what sometimes we have shares. So the first 15 minutes, everyone gets to participate, and we usually have some shares there, and then we go into a 15-minute VIP session where you get spot coaching and meditations and all that. So,
Juicy yumminess, Grace. It's juicy
that's
yumminess.
right, juicy yumminess. That's right. So that's what. So if you're interested to being part of our community, gosh, yeah. Thanks, Cheryl. I love it. All this comments in here. It's great. We have so much participation from all around the world. It's so much fun. Cassie, I want to make sure we talk about your
Yes, I've got to tell you about this because I did it
shift.
again today.
Okay, so tell us a little bit about what started this phase for you and what's happened since then.
Well, did I ever thank you? Thank you, Grace, for sorting my bleepy life out and making it fun, joyful, satisfying, and easy. So, owe you a few potatoes with salsa for that one. Thank you. It was life moves fast for me. I love it. It was only in August. I was a miserable, woeful little toe rag of despair, grouchy and sad. And I was like, I really am not happy with this situation where I live. And I really want to be nomadic. And of course, now we know if you come to the gratitude and it's a A365 aligned results club, you get results. So I think now before I write things down. And so I
Because
got
your
mine.
words matter. Your words are so powerful.
Yo, like every morning, I now say to myself, I weave magic with my words, therefore I pause.
Beautiful. Yes, we got to be careful. We get to be careful. Why? Because we realize how powerful we are with our words. So we get to be careful with the things we let come out of our mouths because they create a frequency, right? This is so amazing. We see it every day in our community. So yes. So I remember you got the report, Cassie, and I'd love to hear more about this. What
I
happened?
loved it. Well, in a nutshell, it completely shifted my way of experiencing life. I no longer, this is going to pokey a few people's tender spots of like, what? I shifted from a solid structure, normal, well, relatively normal for me life, into a nomadic backpacker lifestyle without any planning, preparation, or anything. I had my bags, walked out with nowhere to go, literally nowhere to go. And I had probably one day of, the plans would be good. I'm like, this could be a bit better done. However, I just had, from being in the gratitude practice, the purpose report, and the environment report, it just, when something feels just yes, it's just that yes. And my environment report, which is, I don't want to give too much away, it's markets. And having lived in a very static environment where it was very still, there wasn't much interaction, it was like mashed potato left out for 3 days. And so I thought, oh, great, let's go and travel around at State Backpackers. That's people and interactions. And from reading literally every different sentence on that environment report resonated as I implemented the changes into my daily life. And I move with speed, but I also take it slowly. So, for example, being a markets environment, I love interaction, sharing, collaborating, change, movement, and living like this and not being static and shifting out of a suburban existence into a nomadic backpacker lifestyle has just freed and given birth to fuller expression of my being. I've stepped more fully into who I am, more fully into my purpose, my way of being. My business is doing great. Everything is just working, and it's so useful. I have to share this. It's great. Um, sometimes you're at home or you're at work or you're in your car and you go, everything's right. It's clean, it's neat. I've done all the right things, but it's not lighting me up. It's not filling me with that sense of joy and wonder and satisfaction. Environment report. I was like, oh, hold on. Aha. Because I was sitting in my very comfortable bedroom where I am right now, and I thought, no, something's off. I'm not feeling that glowing, glorious, glitter, sparkle satisfaction I've become used to. There's a bit of a. I was like, environment report. Duh, duh. It took me under 2 minutes to make one or two changes, literally, as in kind of like um, shifting how I was storing stuff. And I just shift things around, ding, 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 slot into place, and it's an instant, now I get to be me with joy and satisfaction. Conquer this day, I will. It's just so useful. It is everything. I mean, going from the purpose report to the environment report, and the environment report, the people I'm staying with have now environment reported their vehicle. As one does. It's like, yeah, no, you're getting so grouchy with traffic. Why? It's so unnecessary. No. Get a boogie like environment report to your vehicle. That joy, happiness, much better. It's awesome. It's
So what I
uplifting life.
thank you for sharing, Cassie. I love it. So what I love about your share is how it's not just a one and done. A lot of times people download a report or they read something and that's over. It's done. This is something so different than that because this is helping you know more about yourself, about your way of living, working, and being in the world, and how to be in more alignment. So the way that you've applied it, Cassie, I think is phenomenal. Literally, you've changed your lifestyle based
Literally,
on this
yes.
simple report, and you've applied it to the way you organize your physical space in your in the places that you're staying as a nomad now, and it's that same concept that you recognize about yourself, but you're applying it in these different areas, and you're finding more satisfaction. That's what I'm hearing from you. Does that sound about right?
It's satisfaction. Sorry, Grant Cordoni, 100x. 10x. Who wants 10x? I want 100x in my life. I want sparkles and kaboom.
Don't we
Grace, it's
all?
just, I could speak about this for about, I don't know, hours. When your environment report plus your human design plus living from a space of love, and not love, but love and gratitude, those things all together, your life will shift, in anyone's life shifts into such a beautiful way of experiencing every day. uh, it's almost like there's a humming, thrumming, glittering serenity. Like you're so joyful and so peaceful, yet serene. It's the most beautiful, and it's just beautiful. And using the environment report, I mean, shame for those people who have offices. Shame. Grace. Grace. Um, it's one
We
of
can
those things, and
apply
it's
it to our
easy. You
office, right? I
office,
mean,
it
apply
changes
it to your office,
everything.
apply it to your home, apply it to where you literally show up in the world, like as in
Every day.
maybe
Mm,
geographically, maybe in where,
mm,
how you live your life. I mean, the applications are
mm,
endless. And, what I just want to point out for those people who are listening and not seeing the screen, we do have a Black Friday special going on. You can discover your ideal environment. This is based on your human design.
oh,
It's a
nice.
variable. It's a variable in your chart, and it's only $11 now. KYR.life/Thanksgiving. If that link doesn't work for you, make sure you do https://. We've just had some reports that especially if you have an iPhone or depending on your
Mm.
browser, that could be an issue. So make sure you do https://kyr.life/Thanksgiving.
Grace, you could do Thanksgiving. It's like environment report, and it's 1-1. It come. Look at that. 1-1 equals 2, and it's Thanksgiving in the title. Yeah, anyone who gets that sorted, they're going to be like. I mean, that's just imbued naturally now with extra zhuzhiness.
There we
Excellent.
go. It's,
But seriously, I helped someone recently with using my little bit, because I get to have consultations with you. I'm very fortunate with environment and their home office. And it was kaboom, kabang, kaboo within 3 hours. Because we shifted the space and how it was really simple. I think they spent $25-$35 in total. Like, it's like big spender, and that's just because I'm extra and I wanted plants and sparkly stuff. But they literally only changed a few things and created like a different way of looking at the wall in front of them, like a different eye line and a different way of looking at things. And within 3 hours, one of their clients who had been causing them endless worry and strife reached out, apologized, and kind of just said, I really love and appreciate you. Please don't leave me. I'll pay you boom extra, and I'll be really well behaved and do everything you want me to do because I love and appreciate you. And that was just from using the human design environment report in her workspace. And it was like amazing.
wow, so much change is possible. So if you're open to that, get this Thanksgiving special. I thought about calling it Black Friday, but I wanted to focus on the frequency of the word thanks and giving and gratitude. That's what we're about. So it's a new product. You get your download, so you'll get it immediately to download, and you'll get some emails that are specific to you and specific to the environment that's appropriate for you, and you'll start to be able to see how you can apply this over a period of, I think it's 2 weeks. You get a series of emails that will help you to unpack some of the possible ways you could apply this in your life and see significant change. So it's a no-brainer if you're interested in making some kind of change in your life, or maybe you have a change already and you're like, just doesn't feel, I don't feel enthused about my environment. Like maybe it's the way your office is set up or your home is set up or whatever it is. But small shifts can make a big difference. I often think about that idea of, the 1 degree shift, and the story. Like if you're on a ship and you change your course just 1%, like you're going to end up in a completely different place. Michelle says, I need this report. Yes, it is a great day to get it. It's a good time. It's a super special deal, only $11. So get it now while you can, and be open to change. Go ahead, Jackie. Go ahead. Okay, you get to talk.
And as I say, thinking, and Michelle Ann is part of our amazing community, and this is a very genuine offer. And of course, always make offers like, I don't know how that's going to work practically, but join the gratitude practice, become part of the community. And if you have your environment report in the community, reach out and I will help you. I will help you integrate it. I will give you backup. I will give you support and guidance. And that's what being part of a community and a collaboration is all about. We are here to really walk each other home to ourselves, walk ourselves home to ourselves in community, in collaboration together for the greatest good of all. And that is a very genuine offer. I am here if anyone does get the environment report. Clever Grace, I love dumping this on you. I'm so cute. Can give you my WhatsApp number, and I'm happy to give guidance, support, and backup with that. Really, honestly, and truly, genuinely.
Thank you so much, Cassie. That's very generous.
For like the next 7 days, then I'm going to sleep in my cocoon, and I'll come back after 3 days.
So be sure to get that report now and join our community. Join if this is your first time seeing us, if this is the first time you've joined. Normally it's a Zoom call, so this is a multi-stream, so we can get it out to the world and give the frequency of gratitude and alignment much broader and create the opportunity for more people. But normally it is a Zoom call, so it's 15 minutes. You don't have to be on the camera if you don't want to. But the idea is that you follow the process, just this very simple gratitude practice. You can see what it's like. Of course, you can do this on your own, but it's so much more fun and easy to do it in community. Thank you. Thank you, Jen. Good to see you. Yeah, if you need to drop off, feel free to do what you got to do today. I want to wish you a wonderful day and a beautiful weekend. Lots of refreshment, especially if you've had some family time and maybe you need some time alone. So if you do, this environment report is a great way to think about how to enjoy either that quiet time alone or that time with others. It really will help you set up your life in a way that tunes you into the environment, however that can be applied in all the areas of your life that it's gonna help you thrive. So the other day I had a coaching session with one of my coaches, and she helped me to get clarity on what I do for people. She asked me, and I said, well, I help people have a better relationship with themselves. And just like you said, Cassie, it makes all the difference in the world when you pay attention to knowing, loving, and trusting yourself. And you do that by giving yourself time, by getting to know who you really are. And what we've talked about today is this environment report, when you can really step into the fullest expression of your being in all the ways. And your environment is an important way. It's not the only way, but it's a great place to start. And so
it's so supportive. It's almost like you existing in your days wrapped in the most wonderful hug of love and ease. Just everything becomes softer. Everything softens, becomes gentle and easier. And yeah, I'm all for easy, happy, satisfying days. Thank you very much.
Thank you for that reminder, Cassie. So one of my favorite things to say is if you're going through change right now, and this is a little bit of foreshadowing for my book that's going to come out pretty soon, called about 3 secrets to making change fun and easy. I want you to try this out today, whatever change you're going through. I want you to just say this out loud wherever you are. I choose to make this change fun and easy. I choose to make this change fun and easy. I choose to make this change fun and easy. I want you to say that today. I want you to say that every time you're going through some kind of change. Why? Because that frequency that you're sending out into the universe with your words is creating a different reality than the one that you would have if you don't choose with your words this. If you don't choose for it to be fun and easy, what is it going to be? It's going to be your default, however you think of change. And I can tell you, after 20 plus years of being a professional change manager, most people hate change. And the attitude they have towards change is very negative. And so if you don't make a conscious effort and use your words to choose a different reality, then you will have whatever your default is. So that's why it's so important. And every day, what we do with the gratitude practice is we choose our reality by choosing the words, choosing the intention that we have for our day. So that's it. Yes, yes. Jen says, I choose to make this change fun and easy. Awesome. Thank you for leading by example. And Owen says, know, love, and trust yourself. Beautiful. That is it. We get to do this, guys. We get to do this. So thank you so much for being here. Thank you for showing up for yourself, for your practice. Thank you for enjoying this time with Cassie and I. Thank you, Cassie, for sharing your stories and your experience and your beautiful energy and wisdom. So glad that you're here. Yeah, Owen says, fun and easy. That's it. Let's make it fun and easy today, shall we? If you're in a family situation, maybe you're spending time with relatives, or maybe you're alone. Whatever it is, choose to make this change fun and easy, and let me know how it goes. Join us next Monday on the Zoom call. Yeah. What were you going to say, Cassie?
Oh no, I've literally just wrote that down as a prompt, and you know that I personally have some resistance to going doing grocery shopping and those kind of things. So I'm going to do a little gratitude practice again now, and I'm going to choose to make my experience fun and easy. Because every day and every way life flows my way, I choose to make it fun and easy, and everything I need will be right there, right now, and I can just go. So I'm
That's
going to do
true.
that.
That is, Cassie, it reminds me of a story that you shared one day when you were at the grocery store and you said that. And do you remember that? I think it was something as random as like a big head of lettuce or something. Do you remember that story?
It was. Um, I got into a little bit of a pickle and volunteered to do some grocery shopping for someone. And they kind of said, "Well, I need to make a salad." And I'm like assuming that I know what goes into a salad. Yes, right. Kind of lettuce. And I got to the fresh fruit and vegetables, and there wasn't a lettuce, not a single lettuce anywhere, nowhere, like not even like a sniff of a lettuce. And I was like, oh, I think that's a key component to a salad. So I started to get really grouchy, and I sort of spin out a bit like, oh, I promised to help this person and I wanted to all go well, and doom, gloom, started to get like, and I was like, oh, what are you doing? Just take a breath. So I literally, in the middle of the supermarket, I think you call them stores, in the middle of the store, lunchtime, fairly busy. I did the whole, okay, I'm just going to like wiggle that negativity off. I'm going to wiggle it off, wiggle it off. And I literally shut my eyes and I went, oh, yes, I am so happy and grateful that this lettuce is just going to appear right now, right here in front of me. It is going to be the biggest, bestest, tastiest, yummiest lettuce in the whole world. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And then I just continued to perambulate around the store, and I was in the home aisle, with all the washing powders and everything, and I see the staff member walking towards me with the biggest, fattest, gorgeous, yummiest lettuce ever, just randomly walking down the home aisle. So I was like, excuse me, hello, darling, what are you doing with that lettuce? She said, oh, I'm going to go and put it back. Someone didn't want it. I was like, thank you so much. I'm like, thank you, thank you, thank you.
I love that. I love that story because it shows how real and practical and
Mm,
immediately useful this practice is. It can shift your entire life.
mm,
If we had more time, I'm thinking about stories about how it really. Anyway, there's a lot more we could say, but let me just say this:
mm,
if you don't, for most people, they don't believe that this could actually happen, that this could really work for them. So if that's you today, I
mm,
want you to commit to trying it out. So join the gratitude practice. Join us every day. Sign up for
mm.
let's see, I'm going to put the link up here on the screen again. Join our Alignment 365 Results Club. Free to join, kyr.live/A365. If this is your first time joining us and you're curious, why not join us? Try it. Try the Zoom call with us on Monday. Try this for a
Yay!
week and see the results
Mm,
that you have, because the fact is you will have results when you follow this practice. It's fun, it's easy, and it's a great community. So we'd love to see you there. Thank you again for being here. Thank you, Cassie, for sharing. It's so wonderful to see so many people, so many friends around the world. Oh yeah, there's Michelle Ann says instant manifestation. Yes. So if you are part of
mm.
our community, you will hear more of these stories. And I think Monday I'm going to share about the time I had an Airbnb and I literally watched with the frequency of my words. I had 3 guests all at once, and everything changed in a moment with my words. So I'm going to share that. That's a cliffhanger. I can't wait to tell you that
Woo!
story on Monday. That was fun,
Ah,
and Owen was there, and he saw it happen right in front of us. So crazy. So it's amazing. You are more powerful than you realize, and I'm here to help you realize how amazing you are and step into your power. So I want to just I want to offer one other quick thing. If you are interested in getting a reading today,
oh,
you can get a reading, schedule time, askgrace.info, and you can get the environment report for free with anything scheduled
mm,
today. So
that's nice,
if you were
Grace.
going to thank you. If you were going to get a reading anyway and
Mm,
you wanted to just get the bonus environment report, you could do that.
mm.
I will throw that in for free. So this
Ew,
is
yummy.
this is your opportunity. If you've been on the fence and curious about this whole human design thing, this is your chance. Discover your ideal environment. It's just a couple bucks, and it gives you an opportunity to test it out for yourself and see what you think. So
And
thanks
I was going
again
to
for
say, I
being
have
here.
to jump
Go
in,
ahead.
Grace, very, very quickly,
Yeah,
because
go ahead.
I can just feel people saying, oh, whoop, you got a lettuce. Like, so what? But zoom in on that. I was spiraling out. I was getting stressed. That was expanding outwards, affecting everyone in my environment. And I would have disappointed people. The people having the dinner would have not enjoyed it as much. As soon as I shifted my vibration, lifted my frequency, raised everything, went into a state of love and gratitude and appreciation, I shared that with the staff member with appreciation. She felt good. She felt seen. She goes home. That ripples to her children, her spouse. That goes out into the community. I am happy and joyful. I get to the cashier. I interact with love and joy and happiness. The cashier feels seen, appreciated, gets onto a bus to go home, spreads that in the bus. Everyone from the bus goes home. Their life lifts up. So, yeah, it's a lettuce. And it's a ripple of positive love across the globe. So,
Amazing.
and
See,
that's what
so
you do, Grace. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
thank you, Cassie. So it's, we all get a chance to make a difference, whether we realize it or not, whether we're aware of the impact or not. We do. And so thank you for illustrating that, Cassie, about how just that little ripple effect, it seems small, but it makes a big difference and it touches a lot of people. And that's the whole idea behind the Know Yourself Revolution. Through frequency alignment and collaboration with others who share the values of know, love, and trust yourself first, that is how we are creating a tipping point. So thank you for being part of it. Thank you for leading by example. Thank you for joining us here on the gratitude practice today. I look forward to seeing you next week, and get that environment report today. If do it now before you forget, now is the time. Yes. So thanks again, Cassie. Good to see you, and have a great day, everyone. Enjoy the shopping or family time or whatever you've got going on, and make sure you take some time for yourself, because your relationship with yourself is the most important thing, and it's the number one thing, and it influences every other relationship you have with everyone. It influences the frequency of all that you can attract and all that you want to attract. So that is my specialty, is to help you with your relationship with yourself, to know, love, and trust yourself. So start with getting your environment report today, and I look forward to talking to you again soon.
And see you on Monday. Yay!
Yes, see you Monday. Yay.
Glorious.